Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Zach, otherwise known as Poppy Syntax, and today it's a very warm day. It's blue skies, not a cloud in the sky, and I'm sitting at home watching Amber. I've actually just finished lunch and I'm going to go out for a skate in a little bit, but I thought I would, I actually had a really good idea for once. About Amber's content. So we all know that she's been kind of MIA from YouTube for a couple of weeks now. She has been utilizing, I think, her Snapchat or something. I don't know. I don't go that deep into socials outside of YouTube. She hasn't uploaded in a while. So I thought we would go back in time, as we quite often do on this channel, about a year ago. So about a year ago, there was a little phase where she kind of had quite a controversial video go up saying that she didn't know how to deal with all of the hate and she was being cyberbullied, and there was like an undertone of depression that went along with that. And then not long later, she released a video called I Can't Give Up. And this was kind of her reintroduction to YouTube. So I thought it would be interesting to have a look at this video, primarily because we're probably going to get something like this, you know, whenever she comes back. So I thought this would be a good preface to the situation. But anyway, with that being said, let's get on to the video. And here we go.
Hey guys,
Hey Amber.
I'm sure a lot of you are confused right now. I'm sure you guys didn't expect a video from me. Maybe some of you did. So yesterday I uploaded a video about me leaving YouTube that I actually filmed on.
To be fair, a year ago she gave her audience the courtesy of expecting her to leave. There was a lot of backlash on her methods, so it will be interesting to see when she does return what approach she takes, but apologetic will be my guess.
On August 19th, on that day, I was not in my best headspace. I can definitely vouch for that one.
Actually, speaking of, I went back and checked the video. There's a flag on it as well for YouTube to say that this may be potentially triggering / harmful content. So there you go.
And I felt like I needed to get everything out in the open, how I felt. I wanted to leave YouTube, and I was going to leave YouTube. I didn't know for how long, but it was going to happen. So today is actually August 31st. I cannot believe tomorrow's September 1st. For me, that means fall has begun, even though fall really doesn't start until
like a yearly
towards the end of September. So since I filmed that video, it's been almost 2 weeks, and I've had a lot of time to reflect, and I still felt very headstrong in taking a YouTube break. But as soon as my video yesterday went live, I received hundreds and hundreds of DMs.
Yeah.
My video has only been live for almost 4 hours.
So she had it pre-recorded, essentially. She pre-recorded it and then waited 2 weeks to release it, and then did, and then got a whole heap of pushback on it. Yeah, again, like content aside, I think this was a better way to say, hey guys, I'm going on break. I'm going on holiday. That's all it is. The way she did that was not not like that. Which is kind of what's got everyone curious this go around. Because if she just wanted to take a month off, she could quite easily just come online and say, hey guys, I'm taking a month off. I don't know why you'd need to when this is literally your entire life, but sure.
And my DMs are filled with love, compassion, kindness.
Because they thought you were going to self-harm.
People telling me they don't want me to leave YouTube. YouTube in the last almost 6 years has been my only constant. It has been...
Even just going back and watching it again, like, made me uncomfortable. And, like, I consider myself quite empathetic. So, yeah, it was just real shady boots.
A place for me to escape, for me to have fun, for me to express my feelings.
Escape.
Me to dilly-dally. It's been a passion, it's been a hobby, and it's been a job. I actually have met a lot of friends from YouTube. So hello if you're watching. I've met some very close people who are actually viewers and subscribers of mine. And without that, I would have never met them. And I know YouTube can cause me so much stress that I start feeling like physical symptoms from it, but YouTube also brings me happiness. And I don't want to leave the people who love and support me.
Oh, you are not doing this for the people, Amber. Just doing this for the coin. What are you talking about?
I think what I've done...
You can have, like, you can take your YouTube community and move it somewhere else. That's not, like, the impossible dream. Create a Discord. That'd be great.
Wrong is I have grouped so many different categories of subscribers and viewers. I have grouped them into one. Instead, I feel like there's like 4 different types of group of viewers.
No.
There's people who just literally hate me no matter what. Then I feel like there's a big group of people who, they like me, but they're so extremely frustrated with me that their anger I take as hate, which I probably shouldn't.
No, it's probably not anger, and it's definitely not hate. The audience who likes you but disagrees with what you're doing, which I would say is perhaps the majority, but people's patience only lasts so long. It's not that they actively hate you and they're not angry with you. They're just ultimately disappointed, and they see an example of someone who, you know, they fundamentally disagree with their choices. That's all. That's not a personal attack. That's not them hating you as a person. That's them just, you know, seeing content and thinking that they would rather see something better from you. Especially if there's someone who has, you know, watched you from day one, for instance.
It's more so just like constructive criticism. Then there's a group of people who do like me, but they don't, you know, they're kind of like a silent viewer. They don't leave comments or anything like that. Then there's a group of people
who do like me. That's the majority of people, by the way. For anyone who has, like, studied media in any capacity, the majority of your audience is always going to be completely silent. You do have the vocal minority a lot of the time, and it is good, like, for a vlogger, for instance, because they are an individual, it is good to find members of the audience who will champion you, or who will like support, I guess. I don't like to talk in Amber-isms, but it is good to find individuals within your community who, you know, enjoy your content, and, you know, do all of those things. But she relies on that, and considering her audience base, yeah, that'd be a hard thing, because you can't rely on that. Like, people are people. Their opinions are gonna switch in a matter of seconds.
So there's like so many different like groups of people who watch me, and my downfall has been grouping you all together, and I want to apologize for that. And I feel a little bit more clearer after receiving so many messages, and I've talked to so many people today, and I have read so many messages that all made sense. And it's, the moral of the story is, like, why should I give up something that I truly enjoy? And why should I let down people who have been here for so long and who have supported me for so long?
Okay, first of all, no one asked her to give up her job, essentially. Second of all, that's the incorrect mentality. If I disappear off the face of the planet, there are more important people in my life than viewers. And that's not meant to sound callous at all. That's just the reality of, outside in the real life, we all have family and friends and interpersonal connections and colleagues. And all of those people are a lot more impactful on your life than your general audience. However, and I was kind of thinking about this week, for Amber, she has been outside of a social environment for so long that she probably doesn't understand what it's like to, or doesn't remember what those connections are like. Early on in her YouTube career, she had a job, which wasn't very much, but she had social interaction in her workplace. But over the years, that social interaction has been increasingly diminishing. And, you know, she had Eric and Ricky in the house, but it was all very insular. And now, you know, I don't even think she's seen Dana and Destiny or Rafe or like anyone within her friendship circle. So her support network is consistently getting smaller and smaller, to the point now where, and even back here, she's so reliant on her audience for social engagement that she doesn't realize how unhealthy that can be, you know, without it being interpersonal. It's just words on a screen, and words are wind.
I don't want to punish them for something someone else did. So enough of that ranting.
Punishing your audience.
Girl, I wish I did my makeup. I just bought new makeup from Sephora.
Girl, you had all of the opportunity to do that. I don't usually speak on makeup because I am not one to wear a lot of it, or any at all. This is all natural. But you have nothing but time. You have nothing but time. And this was your, like, welcome back, like, opportunity. And you have had so many of them.
Which I should have done a whole haul, but I've already unboxed it and I've, like, made the trash into a, like, scrapbook page. This is, like, my journal that I, like, do, like, collages and I don't know, it really depends, but I want to show you guys. So I got a ton of new makeup. I wouldn't say a ton. It was probably like 6 or 7 products. I don't really know. And I'll post a picture here.
Uh-huh.
So I took the trash of all those products and look at what I did. I created a collage. I had...
To be fair, like, cute, I would have done the same thing when I was like 8. Probably not with makeup, probably with, like, toys. What are you doing?
So much fun doing this. It was like so therapeutic and fun. I just like to do.
Is that it? Like, did someone tell her that arts and crafts is therapeutic, and she's just decided, I won't go and see a professional. I'm just gonna color in and scrapbook at home. Oh, look, it's Trisha. Video coming. Yeah. Okay. It's just bizarre, right? Like, it's just bonkers. Do whatever you want to make yourself happy and whatever you find therapeutic, but, like, you're a YouTuber who makes money off of vlogging and you scrapbook? And that's a thing. Like, I understand there are scrapbooking channels out there and that's great. But this isn't the act of scrapbooking. This is just, look at what I did in my downtime. And you could have vlogged it. Also, sadly, Miley and Liam are no longer together, so the surprise wedding ended in a surprise divorce, but oh well.
Collages, like, here's one, here's another, but I also like to do just regular journal pages. Obviously I'm not going to share those because those are, like, more personal. Could you imagine if she released her journals? Whoa, there's an idea. Self-publish, like, go for it, get it up on Amazon. And just, like, don't even bother typing it out. Just, like, scan in each page. That'd actually probably make her some money. I literally it'd get, like, torrented, but still. So many different things. Like, here's kind of one. I don't know if you guys can read that. But anyways, no, journaling to me is so therapeutic. But I'm going to stop rambling. We're actually about to go to Kroger because we got to get a little bit of groceries. But yeah,
therapy
here I am
more therapeutic,
on YouTube. And I was doing comment of the day for a minute there, so I'm thinking maybe I should bring that back. I don't know. I just feel like I have so much to talk about because I haven't filmed in almost 2 weeks. And it's like, wow, I'm back. Hi. Even though I literally was just here, you guys saw a video of me, but we're finally, like, in real time. Like, today's the 31st. You guys are probably going to see this on the 1st. So it's like, all my content is new now and not, like, super far behind. I spy pumpkins.
And we'll see with the new content whether or not it is going to be, like, hi, I filmed 3 weeks worth of content and now I'm just going to stagger the release, or if it's going to be, sorry, I was away for 3 weeks, guys, I need some coin now, so let's do some vlogs. Or, oh, will the first one be a full body shot? Maybe. It'll be, so I haven't spoken to you guys in a while and I'm really upset because, well, here's my weigh-in. Like, that might be the hook.
Pumpkins.
Becky with long hair. She's so much. I really appreciate Becky.
I found some really cute breast cancer awareness stuff. There's, like, a pillow.
Okay.
The robe. Show the one that we're getting. It's for someone in her family.
A really big fan of charity work. Just, like, in regards to charity work, sorry, just donating directly to the charity. Don't buy this naff. Like, it just ends up in a landfill. No. Just donate, or donate in someone's name if it's for a gift purpose. It's so much better for the charity in the long run than, you know, this kind of stuff. Those are really cute socks too. Wait, that's not them. Where are you? Wait, maybe there is none. Maybe they're just pink. Oh wait, here we go. After I touch everything. 2020 would like a word. I love that. So you want to get one of these, babe?
Yeah, I thought we already did. Oh, you already put one in the cart?
Guess not.
Thought I did. So, yeah, all this stuff is at Kroger. They also have these cups. They have with those lids, like those type.
Oh,
Do you think she'd like this one?
Yeah.
Focus. It says believe. Does she usually drink stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like in here? Okay. We can get that one for her too. But yeah, these are the pants. I just feel like she wouldn't really like those. These type of pants, in my opinion, make you like super sweaty. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's more of a wintertime thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it fall? Isn't it
So Becky, we were looking at this stuff, and I noticed it said mason jar, but I didn't like process it. And Becky goes, "Oh my God, mason jar has stepped up their game. They really have. Look at these really cute measuring cups."
Mason's a brand. Okay.
That's
So
so
like
cute.
that's just a jar.
So this is everything that we're putting in the basket for her. We have some, oh wait, that's my phone. We have some cookies, this chocolate, some nail stuff because we got her some nail polish. I can't really show everything right now. We got her some face masks and
That
just some
term
random like
means
girly
something different
things.
now.
The nail polish is actually really pretty, but I can't get down within there. And then Becky saw these nail polish remover wraps, so. Hey guys, so we actually just got done with being in Kroger. Oh, Becky's coming. And here's your water, babe. So now it's been a good probably, I don't know, 7 hours since I uploaded that video and about, you know, me quitting YouTube or whatever. And I just can't believe like how many people like care about me.
Oh my
I've gotten
goodness.
so many people who genuinely are just like,
Because your content was manipulative. That's why. Facts.
you okay? Like
Sorry.
I care about you, and it's like I appreciate it so much, and a part of me wants to like delete the video, but I also want you guys to see that like how
It's
I felt in
still
that
up.
moment. Like
it's got
the
a flag
hate
on it, but it's up.
really can get to me. I'm not kidding. For a long time it didn't. I was very numb to it, and I think now that I'm like being medicated and trying to like work on myself.
Oh
even
my
though-
goodness. Medication is not like it's not a cure-all. Like medication is not going to stop your mental health being negatively impacted by comments on your YouTube channel. Like you just need to find a way to you know, I don't want to say improve your mental health because I don't live inside of a head, so I don't know. But you need to find a way to process it like an adult and not like a perpetual teenager to say that, oh, all of this hate makes me feel a certain way. Turn off comments if you need to. Turn off likes and dislikes. Like, it's whatever. But you need to find a way to process it as a creator. And as a creator who's been on the platform for 6 years, you probably should have already, you know, found a way for you to process the amount of criticism that you receive. And if it's hate, okay, you don't have to be able to process that. But as, you know, a functioning adult, it's a smart thing to do to be able to look after yourself. Do you deserve the hate? No. Can you shut it out? There are ways, I guess. But you just need to find a better way to be comfortable regardless of what other people are thinking. Because that's the vibe you give off with a lot of your content, not caring about your audience. So you can't argue that you don't care what your audience thinks, but then only care what the haters think. It's
like crazy with frizzy hair right now. I really am trying to like work on myself and just like better myself, and I think having to reflect so much, because that's what you have to do when you're trying to better yourself, you have to reflect a lot.
Yeah.
And I think having to do that lately has like made me reflect on like everything around me, and obviously YouTube is a big part of my life, so I think that's why like I really took into account like all the hate I've been getting, because I have gotten a few questions of like, why does this bother you now? And honestly, I think that's the only thing I can think of, and that's why it's bothering me now. So I think in my opinion, it's only fair that we continue doing comment of the day, because
and this whole comment of the day thing led into a big my mental health. Maybe this was before, maybe this was in the video previously, where she said that comment of the day was causing a deterioration of her mental health, but now she's doing it again. So it's content, I guess that's the reason why, but it's still,
there's a question on there that I can clarify, or any reason a supporter who wants, you know, me to see their message,
to be a supporter,
comment.
Couldn't be anyone else.
You know what I mean? And the way that you can tell, because I know some people say that I like wait until there's a nice comment or something. The way that you can tell is if that was true, there would be right here, there would be a comment. Watch, I'll show you. So I'm about to paste. And now I'm going to press enter. And I'm gonna let it do its thing. Okay, so there's almost 65,000 comments on here. I'm editing this. I meant to say 6,500. I will be right back. Okay, so now I randomly pick a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I was to, I'm not gonna read the comment yet. If I was to try to choose something else, you guys would be able to see that because there's already a comment here. So if I was like, oh God, I don't want to do that comment, you guys would be able to tell, because if I randomly picked another one, because I try to do it on the camera so you guys can see that it's real and it's true. So this one is from someone.
Why would it matter? Like, why would it matter if she picked a nice or a not nice comment? Like, why does it matter that it has to be random? Why can't she just go, oh, I picked the top liked or the, you know, most interacted or whatever? It doesn't matter, Amber. This content is just filler.
It says, it is always our fault, always. It's never yours. The one who actually makes the decisions. I hope no one falls for your gaslighting.
Yeah, her audience
so this is actually a really good comment for this whole situation. So I'm gonna take offense to that because those were my true feelings in the moment.
That's fine. Guess what? People are allowed to disagree with you. People are allowed to hear your feelings and understand your perspective and hear out your point of view and fundamentally disagree with you. And that doesn't make them hate you and doesn't make them a bully. It just makes them disagree with you. I'm disagreeing with Amber in this current situation. Am I bullying her? Absolutely not. Am I being aggressive towards her? Absolutely not. I'm just disagreeing with the fact that she disagrees with the idea that the audience has any impact on her decisions whatsoever. Perhaps that's incorrect if you think about her audience is essentially her boss because they're the ones who pay her through views, through a third party. But, you know, there's a string there to say that her audience impacts her monetarily. So their decision to watch your content would impact you, yes. But the content you actually create in the past, because no one's seeing it live, is entirely within your realm of control. You can't blame your audience on mukbangs and this, and this. Just because they chose to watch it and, you know, your top 50 videos, the majority of them are mukbangs. You can't then blame your audience and say, well, this is what you wanted to see, so I continued it. No, that was your conscious decision to do it. Amber, I'm disagreeing with you here.
Consider that gaslighting at all. Oh my God. Sorry, I've been cuddling my fur baby, so I have like tons of fur on me. Like it literally just happened. Me and Twinkie just got done playing. Now she's tuckered out back there.
It's
so
all
cute.
your fault.
But yeah, that was like my true feelings and how I truly felt, and it just kind of sucks that like you're portraying that as like a way of me gaslighting when I was just like saying how I felt. I was very vulnerable that day. I was scared that day. I just felt horrible, horrible, horrible. And another part that said,
that's fine, but you blamed.
It's always our fault. Always. It's never yours. I don't really know what that pertains to. In that video, I was talking a lot about the bullying that I receive. I wasn't talking about the constructive criticism because everyone has the right to that. I was talking about the bullying.
She says, did you see that? Everyone does have the right to that, Amber. And everyone has the right to disagree with you, and everyone has the right to call you out on behavior. Just like you have the right to disagree with others. You're allowed to call other people out for shitty behavior. No one's saying that you can't. Come on.
And just the very rude things. I wasn't talking about my dieting, me failing in that. Like, it had nothing to do with that whatsoever. It was strictly just like I felt like the cruel comments were really getting to me. And in my opinion, you know, to be called a whale or to be told that I should die, I don't think that's my fault.
No, that's not her fault. Her audience's comments and reactions to her content is absolutely not her fault. That's not the discussion that we're having. And to be fair, I have said this before, if Amber called people out on the behavior, it may be better for her. But ultimately, she needs to figure out how to process it, because I think that she has the most trouble there. Or this is all an act, and, you know. We don't know.
If you're referring to like diets and me feeling those, 100% my fault. That literally has nothing to do with you guys. So anyways, thank you for leaving
the reaction to the comments is your responsibility. The initial comments themselves, you aren't responsible for other people's actions at all. However, your reactions to them are your responsibility.
Comment. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video. I'm actually still like sitting here deciding, should I even upload this? Would it do me more good or more bad? I don't know. I just really don't want to leave my supporters alone. I get a lot of messages where people say that I brighten their day, and I want to continue that. So more than likely you guys are gonna see this video. But anyways, I know it was like kind of like a boring vlog. I have a boring life, so expect more of that from me. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Can't believe I'm still doing YouTube, but I just feel like something inside of me is telling me I have to. But I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye, Amber. So, I mean, my money's down on her next video being quite similar to this, apart from the discussions about gaslighting and whose responsibility an audience's comments are. I don't know. And like the interesting thing is as well, some people are saying, oh, well, you should appreciate the fact that you don't have all of this boring content just being uploaded. And like, I don't have a problem with that. I think some of Amber's most boring videos are mildly endearing and entertaining for what they are. Like, I've seen there are more boring vlogs. And it's interesting because her audience is such a community of kind of like-minded individuals, I guess is the phrase I'm trying to find, whereby like, I know people who have found Amber and who have just decided I need to lose weight, or just decided I need to better my life, and I'm one of those individuals. So it is kind of a double-edged sword, because although the content can be boring and sometimes cringy and manipulative and problematic and all of these things, there are nuggets of value in them. And I value them from an entertainment standpoint. And now that I'm doing these things, I value it a little bit from a engaging with a like-minded audience aspect. But I would hate to think that, Amber's content is completely valueless, because that's not true. It holds value. You just need to find it from an individual perspective. Anyway, thank you all so much if you managed to get to this point in the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!